have to worry about anything. The truth is in the air. They've lied to us. You can smell it in the air. We don't even need to worry about anything. They've lied to us. The truth is in the air. You can smell the lies in the air. And you can see the truth everywhere. You and I are not what they say we are. They've lied to us. There's a veil over our eyes. When you see the truth, you will know. When you know, you know. You are. The truth is, we're not supposed to be here. Now, in the state that we're at. When I say state, I mean the state of mind we're at. We're not supposed to be here. The rest of us, all of us in this world, majority of us, are in a certain state of mind. At least we were at one point. Some of us are waking up from it. Some of us are still stuck in it. Some of us are aware, but don't know how to get out of it. But some have gotten out of it. It's possible, yes, you can switch up your mindset, your mental frequency that you've been on for your whole fucking life. However long you've been doing that shit. You can stop that shit and tune into a whole different shit. You gotta be aware though. Awareness is key. You gotta be aware of what you're doing. You gotta be aware of how you're feeling. That's where the real change could fucking occur. Deep down within you. Within your being. You know, that shit you be feeling on the inside. That's it right there. That's your whole world. Is everything you feel on the inside. Within you. Within your soul. What are you generating from your soul? We respond to the outside constantly. The outside world is constantly throwing stimuli at us, and we're constantly taking it in and reacting to it. The reactions that you generate within your being causes you pain and stress, anxiety, sorrow. Sometimes it causes you happiness and joy. You're ecstatic. You're exhilarated. Sometimes you're energized. But the outside definitely, it could be a catalyst for you to feel things on the inside within your being. Now, it's not a must for you to feel these feelings, but they are there. And you can feel them. You will feel them. But where we get lost is majority of us tend to get lost in these feelings and get swept up by these feelings like an ocean. You know, that's why they call it emotion. You feel emotions from these feelings, and these emotions can hit you like a tidal wave, and before you know it, you've gotten pushed all over the fucking place in all different types of directions by this uncontrollable ocean of emotion that just pushes you. Ever gone to the beach and you go on the water and the waves just hitting and they just keep smacking you and just pushing you and pulling you all over? That's what the emotion will do if you let it. It's like standing in the middle of you go to the beach and you walk deep into the ocean and you expect not to get pushed around by the waves and shit. Like, you know, it's gonna happen. When you let yourself sink into the emotions and feelings and get swept up by it. You know, you identify it as it. You become the emotion. You become these feelings that you're feeling. and it becomes you, and you lose yourself in it, and you might end up doing some actions that you end up regretting later, or actions that you probably wouldn't have done or said if you were not under the influence of these feelings and the emotion. You get me? Okay. So we tend to get carried away a lot by our emotions. Literally, you get carried away, like the waves could carry you away, like the ocean water could carry you away. Emotion can carry you away from your center of being. It could carry you away from you. So this is where we got to grow our mental fortitude, our awareness. We need to step into our God-given power over ourselves. You see, we're letting our emotions and feelings dictate and control what we do when we react unconsciously. That's why we have to be aware and put conscious awareness to ourselves in our inner being, in our inner world, constantly, 24/7. Yeah, 24/7. You have to be aware, stand guard, feel your heart. Your mind is going to be thinking all types of things and racing. You're constantly thinking things. On top of the fact that you're constantly taking in information from the outside world, from people. You're dealing with people who might make you react in certain ways. You know, there's so much unpredictable things in the outside world that constantly happens. That carries us away because it causes us to have emotion. All types of emotions that we feel throughout the day. And we get swept up all the time by these emotions throughout the day. You need to be able to still yourself. When I say still, I mean like still. Like when you sit still, you have to be able to do that to yourself. On the inside, you have to be able to not get swept around and pushed around and carried away by emotions. You have to be able to stand still. Spiritually, your soul. Just be. And when the emotions come, because feelings came, because stimuli from the outside came, let them come and let them pass. It's almost like they pass through you. Because you have that ability. It will just dissolve, fade away. You'll feel it. And when you feel it, don't feel fear. When you feel that feeling coming, rising up, the anxiety for a certain thing or a certain outcome or a situation, don't feel fear. But it will come. And when it comes, snuff it. Snuff it real quick. Like, when something like accidentally catches on fire, but it's still a very tiny fire and it is not grown into a crazy fire burning your whole house down. You quickly snuff that fire out, That's the same way that's why I'm saying you gotta be on guard 24/7 and aware on your inner world. So when it's first about to arise, if you're constantly aware and watching how you're feeling in the moment, you will feel the anxiety about to arise from fear, or maybe it's fear you're feeling, or maybe it's some type of sorrow or pity, whatever you're feeling, whatever negative emotion you're feeling. As it's about to rise, you're gonna be aware of it. and you need to just snuff it out. But it's not even like snuffing it out. That's the thing. Maybe that's not the right word. Snuffing it out, it's a good analogy, you know, the way you snuff out a fire real quick before it goes out of control. But the way you actually do it is by letting go. When these emotions rise in us, we tend to hold on to them and start thinking on them and fearing on them and worrying on them, and we latch on to these emotions as they sweep us all around. What you need to do is let go. When they come and they arise, it's fine. Okay? Whatever worry they were about to bring to you from feeling that feeling and all these thoughts that were about to rise up in your head, just stop it. Just catch yourself and just stop it. You'll realize you've been down this road before. You realize you do this over and over again. You're going to realize the patterns in your head and the way your mind is constantly thinking. You're going to realize, oh my God, I was about to do it again. I was about to start going on in my head and going over the same set of beliefs that I have about life and myself and how things are supposed to work out and all this bullshit I'm always dealing with. Your mind is going to play out this whole bullshit fucking story. It might be real. Yes, you went through all that shit, and that's just how your life has been. But we're here to stop that shit, because enough is enough. That's why right there, once the feeling pops up and it arises, and you're about to start feeling this anxiety or this worry or this negative feeling that you always feel, and then you start thinking the same set of fucking thoughts, and you start feeling the same set of way about yourself and life and everyone, just stop it. Today, we're choosing to put this shit on pause, okay? You really have to, deep within you gotta decide, okay, enough. I'm tired of feeling this shit. You're able to catch it now, right before it's rising up, because you've been aware. You've been watching yourself all day and observing how you're feeling. When a certain feeling comes up, you gotta start feeling that way. The truth will set you free. And the truth is, you are fucking good. You have nothing to fucking worry about. We are fine. All my Christians, if you believe in the Most High God, you know that we are good. God has us. We are covered by the grace of the Most High God. We are covered in the blood of Jesus Christ. We are covered by the fire of the Holy Spirit. How much more protection do you need? We are good. You are good. God has said it many times. I am your shepherd. We even say it. Psalm 23, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. You got nothing to worry about. And that is the truth. If you're not even a Christian, if you're Muslim, you're Buddhist, whatever you are, majority of the time, every single fucking time, we're good. You actually have nothing to worry about. You wanna know why? Because you exist outside of here. Majority of people's fear stems from the fact that they're gonna lose. They're gonna lose. And when all this shit is over, they're gonna lose. They think they're gonna die, and when they die, that is the end of it all. And they fear death. They fear it like a motherfucker. They don't even want to face it. But the truth is, outside of here, after you die, you're still gonna be alive. There is a life outside of here. You exist outside of here. After you die, after the body dies, you will still be alive. And nothing can harm the fucking soul. Nothing can harm you at all. The love of the Most High is constantly showering upon us. It's just that we are cut off from it because we have been stuck in this mindset, in this state of mind that I was telling you about in the beginning of this video. So we need to get out of that shit. That state of mind literally cuts you off from the infinite, unconditional love of the Most High God. That state of mind of fear. The majority of us have been walking around our whole life. Maybe not every single moment of our life, but majority of the time, we've been in fear of something. Either it's a fear of an outcome, or of a situation, or of a person, or of yourself. We fear a lot, and we fear a lot of shit. It's a lot of shit, you know? You fear situations that you do not want to happen. You're constantly thinking that shit in your head, hoping it doesn't happen. Keep on reliving that shit in your head, and it hasn't even fucking happened yet. And you're so anxious and frightened about it. You have no peace. And it keeps on making your life reflect that shit. Constantly dealing with bullshit unnecessarily. Because you are unnecessarily constantly feeling and thinking fearful bullshit. So you need to stop and just let go. And remember the truth, which is that we are good. We are protected. We are children of the Most High God, the Most High Creator. We are one with Him. We are one with it. All of you who don't like to refer to the Most High as a Him or gender. We are connected to the Most High. We are the Most High. We are within the Most High. We are it. All of this, none of us would exist without this shit. Like, you're good. You're fine. Okay? And just let go. Let go. Trying to control everything. Let go of being so fearful of everything. And just love. Just love. Okay? Just get into the state of love. Because that's where God is. And that's where you have access to His infinite wisdom, knowledge, understanding, and power. Infinite. You could do anything. You could manifest anything. You could achieve anything. You could be anything. There's no limit. If you're operating under the love of the Most High, the true love, have that within you, that love encompasses all. Okay, and I'm not talking about romantic love y'all see in the movies and shit with the roses and the flowers and shit, the chocolates and all that, the hearts and shit. No, I'm not talking about that love. I'm talking about the real love that created all of existence. Okay, none of this will, y'all get it? It's a frequency, it's an energy, it's a feeling that it's within you all the time. That's what we are. That's what we are. We are love. Existing. We are love, aware of itself. If you pay attention to yourself, underneath all that bullshit noise in your head, underneath all that anxiety, underneath all those feelings you got, under that is a underlying feeling of infinite peace and love. It's under there, always, constantly, because it's everywhere. All of this is it. You just gotta feel it and tap in. It's there. When you relax and let go, it's there. When you fall asleep at night and you go to sleep, that's what you're feeling. Your body goes into that state. because your mind is sleeping. It's not making you live all this anxiety-ridden bullshit. But when you could quiet your mind, it's not even about quieting your mind. You don't gotta quiet your mind, honestly. When you could get yourself to not be fazed by anything to where it's causing you to feel things that you didn't choose to feel, you'll be good. That's what it is, you know. We're gonna choose to feel love, because you could feel all these feelings. That's what I'm saying. I know you know the feeling of love. You have it within you. The same way you have the feeling of anger within you. The same way you have the feeling of fear within you. You have the feeling of love within you. And that's the feeling you should be feeling majority of the fucking time. If you want to live a fucking amazing life, peaceful life, a life you enjoy, if you want to be feeling good, if you want to be okay and not be fucking in this state of mind that keeps the whole world down, if you want to be in the state of mind that is the true state of mind the Most High is in as well, is love. So just do your best to regulate and control your feelings and your emotions and choose what you want to feel. Don't be out here just being moved around left and right anyhow by emotions and people and things. No matter what, like a soldier, you gotta be on guard. Your own being is you. This is your life. Your life starts from within. You feel that shit. I know you feel that shit every day. So come on, take control of your feelings. Take control of your heart. Take control of your within. Okay? It's that time now. We're going to take control of how we feeling. We in charge of how we feel. You know, the media in this world, there is definitely an agenda to control how we feel. And they control us, and they program us with fearful shit that keeps us fearful and anxiety-ridden and not trusting of the next person and full of fear and just the opposite of love. They don't program us with no love and shit. It's always the opposite of that. They control how we feel. So this way we take our power back, because we control how we feel. This is our life. You really have to be the one in charge of how you feel. Okay? You can't just be moved anyhow by shit. And you most definitely probably want to choose to feel love majority of the time. That's what you want to feel. Feel love. Because when you're feeling that, you're automatically tapped in and connected to the Most High. That's all the Most High feels 24/7 is love. The Most High is unconditional love. And once you're tapped into that, you're actually in that loving state. You're tapped in with God automatically. You don't gotta do nothing. You don't gotta do no rituals. You don't gotta do no blood sacrifices. You don't gotta do no weird shit. You don't gotta do no nothing. You don't gotta go ask another motherfucker to talk to God for you. You are directly tapped into God when you are in that state of love. That's what Jesus was trying to preach to y'all. We are always connected to the Most High because we are always in the state of love. It is always there. It might just get covered up by all this anxiety and all these fear and all these other emotions we feel. But once you wash all of those away, there's one that's always there, and it's the state of love. And that's connected to the Most High. Once you really tapped in with that, bro, you good. You're gonna be good. You're good. Because you're in that God state. So they don't want to tell you. You're in the state of love, you're tapped into the God state. And you're going to be good in this life and in the next. And when I say next, I mean the real life. Because this is not our real life. This is just where we're at temporarily to go through an experience right now. That's why we all die. We don't really die though, but that's why it's temporary. We're all going to die. Why? Because we have to exit out of here, because this is not our real home. This is just somewhere we're at to go through this experience we're going through right now. And once we're done, we have to exit and go back to where we are really from. You feel me? So let's get it popping, man. Let's get it popping, man. It's that real shit right here, bro. This is that real shit. I love y'all. Oh, love yourselves too. Love yourself. Feel the love. Don't go doing all this extra shit, doing a bunch of actions, trying to love yourself by buying yourself all bunch of shit. If you gotta do that, do that. But when I say love yourself, I mean feel love for yourself. Feel love within you. Fill your whole heart and your body and your soul with love. You feel the love that you have for you. Feel it. That's what I mean when I say love yourself. Okay? Not doing a whole bunch of shit with money or whatever you think you gotta do, to love yourself. That's secondary. That matters too. But the first you must do is actually fill your whole being. Fill your body with the feeling of love. How you saying you love yourself, but you still feeling anxiety while you're going to the fucking spa, trying to go love yourself. You're taking yourself out, but in the midst of all that shit, you're still filled with all these negative emotions that are not love. So that's what we gotta do, man. Get out the state of mind of fear and tap into the state of mind of love. I'm out, man. Y'all take it easy.